So surprising news, or at least surprising to me. I'm in the middle of moving moving in 2 days, so I'm kind of swimming in boxes. But also reflecting and listening to some inspiring talks as I'm packing. And I just listened to what Teal Swan had to say about reasons why people become parents. And parenthood is something I'm considering. It's always kind of there, kind of on my mind. Sometimes not really by my choice, but it's, a question that I'm asking myself. And I loved her approach to it because if people would be really asking themselves these questions around why they really want children, I feel like our whole world would be totally different. So I recommend checking out her video. I'm not going to repeat what she said, but I want to talk about how I see it applying in my life. And it's something that I've thought about before and that I've noticed, but she laid it all out in one shot, which is always really helpful because I notice that kind of I'll be thinking these things or sometimes having these kinds of conversations and not really boiling it down to right now. And I guess that's the thing. Right now, I can put all of these pieces together with where I'm at and see the way that I've recognized in my own parents. I've recognized why they've had me, or at least why my mom had me. And I realized that a while ago, and it really, when I really understood the psychology behind it, it really was hard, honestly. And it's something that I can't talk to her about. But I wish that we could talk about these things. I wish that everybody could really look at these things for themselves and really ask themselves these hard questions and be honest with themselves in order to fulfill their needs in more appropriate ways. And so when I look at myself and my lack of a desire to have kids, now I kind of think that makes me ideal for wanting kids. I think that makes me ideal for being a parent. Because I was thinking there's something wrong with me because I didn't want children the way that other people seemed to want them. But, and so I was like, I don't want that because it doesn't look good to me to want in that way. And that's referring to people who are wanting children to fill a plethora of needs or possibilities for needs, such as like just affection in general. Anyway, I'm not going to list them all. I already said this. You can check out Teal Swan's video for that. But I realize that I don't want kids for that because I feel fulfilled, not in all areas. I'm still working on some things, but I don't feel a need to make a child in the way that a lot of people do. But if I'm honest with myself in what I've been hearing my partner say around why he wants kids, I try to help him dig a little bit and to see and to be honest about what that could look like and the reasons why and what we're wanting. And I think something that's blocking me is I don't think he's wanting kids for the right reason right now. And so I'm gonna have to talk to him about this some more. But I think he's trying to... I don't usually talk about my partner and such personal things that involve other people. I try to avoid this, honestly, because I don't feel like it's my place to share what's going on with other people. So I need to have a conversation with him, and maybe even with some of the other people in my life who are putting a pressure on us to have children, because through our children they're wanting to fulfill certain needs, and that really bothers me too. That through our own projects or creation a project of like having and building a child, other people want to fulfill some of their unmet needs through that, and that is really bothering me and making me put up walls as well to protect myself against kind of falling into all of this child could be for other people, or what other people will try to impose on this being that is created. I think that is really one of the biggest things holding me back. It's like, if I could just make a baby by myself in the forest. I mean, I worry about my own ability to give that child everything that it could need, not about my own needs, or what needs that might be I might be fulfilling in birthing that child. And I'm suddenly, as I'm expressing this, I'm thinking about how this relates to my everything that I create, you know, making that connection between birthing a baby and birthing projects and birthing our creations, and that's what it needs to be too, you know. When we're creating, we can't be fulfilling certain needs. We can't have expectations. We can't birth a project and expect it to give us something, because I think that changes the nature of the project and the creation and the baby. It doesn't allow it to just be what it is in the moment and be all that it could be, because our expectations can also limit it. The expectations of others could limit it. I like where this is going. So I'll leave it there for now and ponder on this some more, but this is making me think that maybe I'm ready for birthing all kinds of things. We'll see. Feel free to let me know what this brought up for you, if you care to share. Thanks. See you next time.